Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for September 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you and perhaps beyond in these general readings, because timing will be different for all of you. Also, remember that some months your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Ascendant, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck in this reading. If you hear this snoring noise in the background, just so you can see what's happening, there's Maxie showing up for the Leo readings this time. So you're going to get lots of snoring throughout your reading. So the first card you have is Judgment. And I got to say, you have a two powerful cards here right off the bat. And we'll see how this goes. So the first card you have is the Judgment card. And this is, what do we think about a situation? What do we feel about it? What's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down, and how does it affect everyone involved? Some of you Leos are going to have to seriously think about what kind of things you want to get done in your life. You may have some pressing projects or plans or ideas or goals. And you may feel like very inspired to tell people your opinions and where you're coming from. You could be doing this to your family, to people at work, if you have a video platform or some business where you can express your opinion and views of things. This could be you wanting to even make public statements, opinions, and declarations. And I feel, Leo, you're going to feel very, very strongly that you have to bring about change. Whether it's change in your own personal life, or change with those you love and care about, or change with people out in the world, or change within a love relationship, or change within your career or your job. You may even be kind of telling people, like explaining why you're doing certain things, why you're making certain decisions. And you may want the best for other people, but I also feel that Leos are trying to do some kind of healing within themselves. This could be emotional healing, mental healing, spiritual healing, physical healing. You may even be talking to some kind of officials about changing something. It could be like the zoning of your property, or some laws or things that came down that are affecting your home or business or your kids or your livelihood. You may be talking to the powers that be, officials, anybody that makes any rules, laws, regulations, and you may be having it could be about your taxes. You could be talking to the tax collector in your town, or the zoning commission, or any school boards or boards of any companies or businesses, or higher ups or CEOs, about any laws or things that have gotten mandated, or any changes that have come about that are affecting you, your life, your family, your kids, your business. Or it could be changes you want to make, and so you want the laws to support or back it up or reflect it for some of you. You're going to be doing a lot of spring cleaning. I would not be surprised if this has come up a lot for some of the signs. You may be starting to sell some things, and this could be valuable things, something you collect. It could be cars, technology, personal collectibles, but it could also be property. And you could be making announcements to your family like, okay, this is how it's going to be. And then you're going to, or, you know, like I said, out to the world, to your family, to a love partner, you're going to tell them how it's going to be, how things are going to roll forward now. Maybe it's based on the decisions you're going to make, or it could be predictions. Maybe you're a psychic or an astrologer and you're going to give predictions. Maybe you're a public figure of some sort. Now, the next card you have here is the Tower. I'm trying to see who else got it. I'm reading you at sign number 10. The Tower also came up for Aquarius and Scorpio. So the Tower is an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship, casting off of an old regime or an old paradigm. So a new regime or a new paradigm can begin. This could also be like some kind of spiritual enlightenment or awakening. Sorry, Max is snoring through your reading, I told you. There's something that you may be listening to that you're going to go, you know what, bam, I'm not listening to it anymore. Maybe it's television, maybe it's on the internet, maybe it's somebody's platform you follow. I don't know where it's going to be. You're going to be very, very, very determined, Leo, to do things your own way. You're not going to want to follow along in the narrative. You're going to be like, you know, trailblazing here. And you may feel like there's a lot of things that need to be jump-started. Like, what needs to be jump-started for you? For some of you, it's your career. For some of you, it's something literally like electric. It could be your car. It could be things in your home. It could be a love relationship. It could be a job. It could be a business you own. But like something needs, like I'm seeing jumper cables and my guides are saying needs a jump start. Maybe it's your health and well-being. Some of you are going to take off and get away from something you don't like. So if it's a job you don't like, you'll leave it. If it's a love relationship, you may, you know, take off from that. It could even be like where you're living. It could be something to do with like a apartment complex or home that you live in, or a neighborhood or your town or state, city, province. You may be like, I don't like what's going on. I don't like it. I'm out of here. And there's going to be some people that are going to be thrilled to see you do this. So, which may sound weird. It may sound to you like, well, that should be the opposite. If I'm taken off from something, why are they going to be thrilled that I'm doing it? I don't know, but I do get, you know, maybe not everybody's going to be thrilled, but I do feel some of you, or some people will be thrilled about you making these decisions that I'm talking about here in the Tower and in the Judgment card. You could have engine failure. There could be something that breaks down that you have to fix. And you may be really, really, really like ticked off if you feel like people are wasting your time or energy, or if you're in charge of other people, like a boss, a manager, a supervisor, a parent, and if you feel like people around you are wasting time and energy, you're going to be mad about it. Or if you feel like people are wasting your time or energy, you're going to be mad about it. Now, the next card you have in your reading is the Five of Cups, and this is sadness, loss, and regret. So you could have some kind of regrets here, but there is still two cups upright behind the person in the cloak, which means not all hope is lost. Even if you may be having some sadness or regrets, not all hope is lost. I feel like there are some things, Leo, you're watching some things fall apart that you don't like. It either already happened, or you're watching it happen now, or it could be happening in the near future if it doesn't happen in September. And you may feel like kind of sorry for yourself, or I hear some of you saying, I hear the collective consciousness of Leo saying, what did I do to deserve this? Or why I didn't do anything to deserve this. So whatever you see falling apart, you may feel like you didn't bring this on yourself, or you don't deserve this, what's happening. Some of you may feel like you have to shut something down and begin anew again. And this could be your love life, it could be your career, it could be starting over in some degree, in some area of your life. You may feel like things fell apart, things got shut down, and now you have to start over. And you may be working very hard to like hone your skills, sharpen your focus, and reboot something or bring back something to fruition, or bring something that kind of fell apart back to life, like resurrect it. Something's either, like resurrecting something that fell apart. And you may feel like you know too much and people don't like it. If you're on social media in any way or you have a video platform, you may feel like you're being banned or shadow banned. This could even be happening with people that you are connected to. They may feel like they don't like what you've said, they don't like what you know, they don't like what you do, or what your belief systems are, or what you've been saying and broadcasting out there, and they may go away from you because of that. So not everybody's got a platform out there. It could be in your own personal life or at a business you own. You may have employees that are like, I don't like what you're saying, I don't like what you're doing, I don't like your belief system, or I don't like how things have been happening, so they may leave. You may have employees that quit. You may have but like I already said, if you have a video platform or some other kind of platform, you could have people say, you know, they're done. They don't want to, they're not subscribing to what you're saying or your beliefs. And you may find that, I don't know if you know it now, you may find it in the future, but you're going to find out, or you may find out in September, you've worked up a lot of people. You've wound some people up. These could be people in your family. It could be the public. It could be a love partner. It could be say if you're married or seriously coupled, maybe you worked up their family. Maybe their family's worked up at you, or your circle of friends. I mean, it will be different for all of you. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. So the next card you have, Leo, in your reading is 8 of Rods, and this is news coming to you swiftly. It could be through emails, text messages, phone calls. This could also be some information coming to you, information or news coming to you in some other form. This could also be the arrows of love coming at you. This could also indicate change, swift and sudden change. It could also be long distance travel. You know, you're not going to stop. You're going to broaden everything that you're doing. So if anything falls apart, or you got shadow banned, or you get people that walk away, or you got to resurrect something, there's no stopping you, Leo. You are going to keep going. You're going to keep creating. You're going to keep making things. You're going to keep speaking your piece. And I feel that you don't be surprised that you don't get communications from people that are going to tell you what other people have been saying or doing. Like, I feel like you're going to get, like, people that are going to tell you what's been going on. Like, you know, with who's ever dropped off for you. Or whatever has negative things people have been saying or doing, you're going to get news and information about, hey, this one's saying this one's doing that. You're going to hear those kind of messages. Some of you may really get a fire under your butt and gravitate towards some kind of new business, new career, or new employment. And you may feel like there's certain things that you got to change or upgrade or get going in a hurry. You may actually feel like, hey, time's of the essence here. I can't lag or wait. I need to get moving. You may want to recreate something or create something, and it could have to do with, you know, maybe it's a new website or a new format that you're going to use, or videos you want to create, or some kind of art, or a book you want to write. You may even find out that there's been some things that got taken away from you, or if anybody did any kind of, what's the word, like pilfering, taking your intellectual property, or, you know, taking your ideas, and like, you know, like identity theft, but it could also be like not just that, but taking what you work on and do, and then they take your ideas, your products, your services, your plans, the way you map things out, and then they could go off and do like the same kind of work or business or things that you were doing. So you may have somebody that kind of like, sorry, see, come on, look at him. I can't shoo him away. That you may be kind of like trying to make a business or something, doing something very similar to what you've already done, what you've already created. So there could be some kind of like theft here. I don't know how else to explain that. So the last card you have in your reading is kind of interesting. You have the Two of Cups, and this is two people that are intertwined and fated, destined, meant to be. It could be love. This could be a love relationship. It could also be, you could have Two of Cups with somebody else that you really care about. It doesn't always have to be love, but it's usually destined, preordained, fated, meant to be. It could be a twin flame. It could be a soulmate. It could be somebody else that you're strongly connected to. Some of you, there's like a promise of engagement or marriage that's coming. It could happen to you in September, or it's just warning you this is coming. You're like, my guides are saying, getting betrothed. That's the old-fashioned word for marriage. You know, or like being strongly committed to someone. I hear you're going to be betrothed with someone. So if you're single now, Leo, I don't feel that's going to last. And I feel like there's some element of surprise. Either they're a surprise to you, or you're a surprise to them, or the fact that it blossoms and blooms into this strong connection is a surprise, because there's something surprising about it. If you meet somebody that you're really, really interested in, Leo, you may hold off on saying anything about it right now. You may be interested in them and let them know that you're interested. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you wouldn't let them know, but you may hold off on getting like really, really strongly committed to them. You may wait about that. Now, some of you that are already married, you could have the reverse happening here. You could have communication breakdown, and there could be separation or talks of divorce for some of you. So this card, you're getting a really strange dichotomy. If you're single, I feel you're going to meet somebody and you're going to get betrothed to them and make some kind of commitment to them. Maybe not in September, it could be coming up, or you could let them know in September, or they let you know. But for some of you that are already intertwined with somebody seriously, this could be the opposite. You could be having communication breakdown, difficulties, and may even make some kind of decision to part ways. And yet, for some of you, your relationship has been through the ringer, maybe with what's been going on out in the world. It's created a lot of stress, and you may make the decision to stick together. So your Two of Cups is completely all over the place. It means different things here in this general reading. So always good to watch your rising sign especially, and your moon sign if you know it, because that'll give you more of a complete picture, because not all your messages are going to come to you, only in your sun sign. Because for some of you, there's a coming together, a strong bond that gets built through communication. But you've got, that's, I feel, for like single Leos. For the married and seriously coupled Leos, I feel like it's a different story. But then again, that is your most difficult card to read in the whole reading. It had the most alternative possibilities here. You know, you may also start to help someone and see them through very difficult times, or vice versa. And this could be something that turns into love or not. Because if someone's not well and you really truly care about them, and they could be a friend or they could be a love, you may really help them, or help them with some other dire need that they have, or they could be doing that with you. And then that could possibly enhance or upgrade or deepen the relationship for some of you. So again, all over the map with the Two of Cups for you Leos out there. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you Leos for the month of September 2021 is chrysocolla. And chrysocolla brings harmony and increases wisdom and guides you towards discretion. It promotes level-headedness, encouraging clarity of thought and a neutral, calm attitude during turbulence. It decreases nervousness and irritability. So already, based on the cards that you had that showed up and the messages, I feel this is a good gemstone crystal for you to work with or wear in September. So you could put it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra. You could wear a beaded bracelet. You could also wear it as a pendant or sleep with the stone under your pillow. It's going to inspire you and give you some oomph into your energy to make you feel like the sky's the limit. It's going to give you, like, really accentuate your sensibilities. So what you think, see, hear, feel, sense, it's, you know, it's going to enhance your senses and sensibilities. It's going to actually help you create some kind of space or distance around yourself from people. So it may help you when and where you need to create boundaries. And any jumbled up or jangled nerves, it's going to help you calm that down. So based on the cards you got here with the Judgment, the Tower, all of your cards, it's really going to help you with what came up in the reading. I have to say, out of all the signs I've read so far, and yours is number 10, because I go in the order my guides tell me to do, I'd have to say your cards out of them all seem the most intertwined through most of them. Usually, sometimes these messages stand alone, but sometimes they're really intertwined, and I definitely can see, especially in your first 4 cards, how that is happening in your reading. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record with the psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, you can get my Vimeo videos, which I post those most recently recorded down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the links are also available on my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series listed. You just read the descriptions, see how long the predictions are going out for, and you select the sign, the zodiac sign you want, click on that, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, the most recent video series I've recorded is the Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot reading, which is 7 cards. And this was actually one of the most popular, biggest sellers out of all my videos on Vimeo. And the last time I did the Horseshoe Tarot Spread was 2 years ago. So if you're interested to see what that's all about, please go check that link out below. And there is always a trailer for each of those Vimeo videos you can watch before you make your purchase and decide if you want to purchase. The other most recent video series I've recorded is my mid-year Love Update 2021 Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for singles and coupled people of your sign, and those predictions go out 6 months. So in each video, the first half of the video is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the video is for the coupled people of your sign. Down below is also my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2021 for the last 6 months of this year. So if you haven't checked that out, you might want to do so. I did the Center of the Celtic Cross tarot spread. So I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 cards of the Center of the Celtic Cross for each sign of the zodiac. Also, my solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings, that's available, and that lasts 6 months. Keep in mind, the eclipses that we had in May and June are being activated right now. There's activations going on astrologically speaking, and you're in the hotbed of it, of those eclipse effects. I also did a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, May 26th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions were being affected by that right now, that eclipse. I did the same format for both of the eclipses. If you haven't checked that out, you might want to do so. My career and finance Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, they go out for 12 to 18 months, which would be the end point, I believe, was like November of 2022. So we have a lot more time for those predictions. And that was another big seller. People request, I get a lot of written requests from people for the career and finance Psychic Tarot readings. So you might want to check that out. Also, my Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. Those predictions go out 3 years. So they go out until March of 2023. So there's a lot of time left on those predictions. You might want to look into that as well. And my What's Lucky and New for You in 2021 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. They started in March of 2021 and they go until March of 2022. So we still have a lot of time left in those predictions. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools, the crystal, oracle cards, and tarot. Usually it's in writing. They're usually about 5 paragraphs long, filled of predictions and messages. Sometimes I do a video, but it's usually in writing. If you feel compelled to see what's over there, I'm sure there would be a message or prediction in those 5 paragraphs that will apply to you. Many people do find they resonate with them, and you might as well. Also, I want to tell you here, I've had my account cloned or copied or faked at least 3 or 4 times now on Instagram. I want to make an announcement here. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I do not solicit any followers, friends or followers on Facebook or Instagram for readings. I never do it. There's only one account. There's no multiple accounts. I don't solicit people and ask them if they want readings. I have a wait list of over 500 people I had to close in 2018. I'm still working from it. And I have a cancellations list of over 800 people that I work from that as well. I do not even make a schedule live for people to book anymore like I used to do. And I do not solicit people for readings on social media. So please block and report anybody that's doing that, because they're scamming you. They're trying to scam you out of money, and I am not doing that. So I also want to say here, if you would like to help support the readings and the work I do here for all of you on YouTube, you could make a donation to my channel, and that link is connected to PayPal and is down below all the other links for the videos on Vimeo. I want to give a big thank you to all of you who have been so kind and so generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot, and it does help a lot. And recently, I mean, I get donations a lot. It happens here and there, but I've gotten a burst of them recently. So really a big thank you to those of you who value what I'm doing here and, you know, give me that donation. I do appreciate it. So I wish you all an absolutely phenomenal September, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.